Sitting here waiting on my tire to dry. And I was sitting here listening to cussing each other out because one person. Black people, stop doing that. How y'all got these channels? But you coming out here, cussing each other out, tearing down any chance of building us up as a people. I'm not ragging on nobody. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I'm not ragging on nobody. I'm just saying, make it make sense. All these channels we on, that go out power people because men doing that to women on both ends. If you awaken, you know you've chosen your child of God, then you should be moving towards that end. Meaning you're moving with in a capacity. Stop. Don't be so disgusted, but that don't really concern you, brother. Hold on. These ratchet ass people. The fuck, we can't have everybody. Everybody ain't going with us. Thanks for the like. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the live. Everybody is not going with us. We playing up. Gang. They playing the game to destroy us. Like a woman, you're gonna have to wisen up, know who you're around. Just because a person look like you, don't mean that they love you. In the sense where, I ain't talking about no because they value shit, you think they love you. Hell no. Me being a vessel for the Most High, I move according to His instructions, right? Because we want His ways to move according to His ways. We want the results that He promised, right? So that's what I'm gonna move according to, right? We don't have all that in the kingdom. All this what we seeing and witnessing, we don't have all that. That's crazy. That's how you know when you off. Back to my conversation. I was listening to Proverbs 31, Sister Deborah Yah's channel, and she was bringing out the information on the Iranian people, and I've always wondered, are they aware of who they are? They are the Persian people that you read about in the Bible. Now, why does it matter? I heard this nation explaining how the soldiers are saying they're in a holy war, right? The Christians are saying that they're in a holy war. Crazy. Because the Bible ain't even talking about Christians, first of all. People delusion. It's talking about the Hebrew people, God's priests and kings, whom He gave a covenant to forever. This nation they're fighting are descendants of Babylon. Rome is a kingdom of Babylon. Those are the European nations, right? Rome still standing. I know their extension, their children, that were formed, the nations that were formed out of them. I ain't sleep on them. We are fully aware of them. But hearing that, I'm like, okay, now that is a sign to me of the heavens moving. I don't know why Iran, well, everything happens according to God's time. So you're hearing about this holy war. It's not what you think. And the reason I shared that the book is not talking about Christians because it's talking about God's true people. These were the people that back in the past, the southern kingdom went into captivity, into where? Babylon. So the thing was though, the Most High used another nation that took over Babylon, another king, to let his people go. And that was the king of who? Persia, modern day Iran. So the Bible does have significance. It sets precedent. It has a greater role than what we're seeing as far as these nations are being used. Yeah, the Most High using these nations. They're being used for his kingdom. He built this earth for his children to rule like he does up there, not like they do down here. They're ruling according to the powers of the world. Y'all heard me speak 1,000 times, like, why are they not over? They talking about they the chosen. Just because you got weapons of mass destruction don't mean you God's chosen. Because that's not what the Most High empowered his people with. That's a worldly thought. That's pseudo history thought. The people that came later. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if they want to align themselves in truth, you got to realign your mindset, first of all. Renew your mind with the washing of the word. Because all that delusion they fed us in churches, and they still feed them. Through institutions, education, they whining about them taking information out of books. Well, that's cool. That only depicts the things we went through. Let's get to the foundation of who we are. They can't take the Bible. They can't take who we truly are. That's who we are, as written in the Bible. I don't care what the world system talking about. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. They telling you, the people over there, America, cousins, show me in your actions. I don't see no bombs and all that shit. And your stories talking about how good humans and greater they were than the word of the Father that come in the flesh. Which I understand, they don't understand things of the spirit, of a higher call. He gave Moses something to give to our ancestors, a covenant. His laws, judgments, statutes, right? Prophets, prophecies. He gave that to our bloodline. We are Hebrew by bloodline. And that the God of Israel chose us before the land was even established. He had been gave the world a covenant. You've been had a covenant from day one when he told you don't. Those were the first commandments he gave you. Don't do this, don't do that. When he was speaking to Adam. So he had been established the law. So all them people talking about it was never until he gave Abraham the first covenant. No, he gave Adam a covenant. Which shows that a lot of people, this is my point, he gave a particular people a covenant. Because that's who he showed his word to. But that he doesn't, but that they're not at the forefront of world religion. You don't see our people, Negroes, controlling the church setting. The church is controlled by the Pope, even your Christian church. Whatever the Pope tells them to do, they do it. Because that's who controls it. That is not biblical. They established the church in the first century after they got rid of the disciples. The disciples didn't build no churches. They did not build churches. You had other nations building, like with synagogues. The Hebrews didn't build no synagogues. They had a temple. Go read Matthew 24. Go read 1 Kings chapter 7 and 8, when the Father even gave David the blueprint. Solomon the blueprint when Solomon built the first temple. So it's all about, okay, yeah, the awakening. Then there's a actual work to be done. It's just not awakening. Oh yeah, we the people who woke. No, that ain't even the beginning. You dig? That ain't even it. There's work to do. They're not following the world's paradigm. These people playing for survival. They got the game rigged to win against you. Whose report will you believe? You gonna follow God or you gonna follow men? I'm following God. I'm teaching. I'm speaking to keep His commandments, because in His words have power. We understand that. So if I allow His commandments, His words to empower me, then things that He has ordained and commanded to operate for me will begin to show up, instead of me relying on a world and a system and a government that's fallen. You can't save these nations. It's a wrap. So the owners of these kingdoms, that's running these kingdoms, the rich folk, they want to downsize. You don't see these governments moving to help the rich, then you the problem. And that's going to be a problem for you. That's the separation. Come out of the world and touch not the unclean things of the world, that you don't be judged with them, and begin to build for the kingdom. You have that authority if you choose to walk in it and don't be scared. A lot of people scared, so they fall back to what they used to. Coming into the light and the knowledge of self, family, you're gonna go against everything you were ever taught. You forget that. Go and put this inner tube in this rim. I went and bought me some patches. I don't know where the hell these people at. I got some cars, but I ain't got a car. Where my folk at? Hurry up and go and fix this while I got this time to do it. It's time to get off my feet. I'm ready to get my bike back together. Get this sucker together. Start hitting them routes on them. You dig? Oh yeah, she ready. Put her back together. Walk up to the gas station. I gotta give me another air pump. What the fuck? I had an air pump. I might have gave it to my son when I gave him one of my bikes. It is. It's connected to it. I used to be equipped. I'm gonna go buy me one. Attach it to my bike where it'll be on there. Or, I don't have that pump, dude. Make sure I ain't got it at my mom's. Or next in the garage, that's next door. That's why I always be by my mom's. I stay with my girl. We got a living room. That's why y'all be hearing me fussing about somebody arguing about me paying my bills on time. That be her. I don't care about no credit score. Alright, Daddy. Do this again. This has major implications for us, man, in the direction as it relates to prophecy in the times. Here you have a nation that, after the turn, what's this before? Yeah, this was before when Christ, the CE, before Christ's era, the turn of the century, right? Christ came around the first century. This was before then. I don't know why they play with them dates like that. Why they couldn't just continue to go? Like, what the fuck kind of witchcraft these people think? Somehow time went backwards. I heard a sister talking about that. Time went backwards until it depleted, and then we came into this era, common era, like people. That's why you gotta read the Bible. The Most High said, well, I think that's Jubilees. You know I am. Because these things we need. The whole Iran situation, family, raises the stakes. And to the Most High people, you know why. The Greeks. The Greeks. And who came after them? They cousins, the Romans. Now, these are even the Medes. Is Medes in the Bible, the Medes, right? These are Japhetic people also. So they are also European. Think about it. Yeah, we know you Persian, Medes Persian. The Medes, Genesis 10, chapter 10, verse 2, it talks about the sons of Japheth. Medes is one of them. Look up Medes. Medes is the Medes. Iran claiming they're the descendants of them, then we know they're also of the seed of Japheth. So, like I made a video about it, explaining the times of the Gentiles being fulfilled already, which Christ told us, Jerusalem shall be encompassed by armies. Those are the Romans, Europeans. So that's who hung them, right? Same thing going on with your people. Look down the timeline. Well, how do they know y'all was the people and that was in Africa? We the ones that fled Jerusalem during that siege. The siege is still on to this day. These are the descendants of the Romans. Britain came out of Rome. These people are them people Daniel had to dream about. The four kingdoms that will rise to rule. And let me tell you something. This has heavy significance. I mean, this here, woo, this changes the game. Now, Hebrews, things about to get real. We looking at it like, okay, yeah, we're the people. No, it's bigger than that. They gonna start. They gonna turn on us. Them who say they are, and they are not. And it's a revelation. It's being revealed. They gonna turn on us, man. Watch. This big ass tiger. I do not want to carry this big ass tiger. But I'm gonna go carry this big ass tiger up here. Get my electric bike rolling. This patch, I had two damn holes in it. I'm like, what the fuck? I aired the tire up, got back, super excited. Yeah. Put the damn tire on the rim and the motherfucker went straight down. Was going down. I'm like, what? I got my air gauge, my tire gauge I use on cars. That's for cars. So I'm gonna air it up and see what it is. And by the time I get back, this gonna work. My gauge I got from O'Reilly's a long time ago. Air checker. Nice quality. It ain't plastic no more. They used to make them plastic. Now that I realize, no, it ain't plastic no more. Oh yeah, it's on now. Yeah, I got one of them big mountain bikes with the big fat ass tires on it. It's already heavy. Hey, when I put the air in it, oh, I'm like, what the? This thing too heavy. I need some. I got to get some gloves. I need to bring tools home, and I ain't gonna be able to carry the phone. That's why I mentioned that. So I'm about to get off the fizz on, go make it up here to the gas station right quick, smack some air in this wheel, get busy. Go hit the garage, see what's shaking in the hood. And I had some cars. I don't know where the hell they at. I know I had one this weekend, and I need to get up. I need this run. My man having problems with his Audi, so I could shoot straight over there and go and take a peek. You did? See what's cracking then. We can get straight. I got to make this money so I can go buy me a battery for my impact. I don't have no money. I have to give all my money up. I got to get my steaks back up. I got to pack the freezer, get the freezer back packed. Mama be wiping my little pocket. Got the nerve to talk smiggity after that, y'all. I can't argue with her though. I can't argue with her. He arguing with that woman. A few days ago, I probably would have, but not today. I'm sitting there trying to make a damn video. I know y'all heard all that dang on cussing. I have to go. I put the phone on pause because I have to go confront her. You know that black woman now. Y'all ass be a little too extra. She reasonable. She ain't no. I ain't scared of her. None. She not no problem. Beautiful woman. But some of y'all get a little heady. I don't want to steal your phone, and I try not to clash with that. It made me learn. I'm like, if you can't have a civil relations at home with the woman you with, what the hell? Something wrong. You can't master that. Yeah, she gon' y'all know how y'all are when y'all know how y'all are. I ain't got nothing against y'all. It is what it is. I love my woman. Hey, what they say? Cats be killing him. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. Hey, they say, Ray, that's my baby. She kind of crazy, just like the rest of y'all. Beautiful, smart, that's crazy. Like all sisters to me. And I mean that. Y'all, bro, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Hey, sis gonna throw a rock and have a hand. Look how they talk about us. No, I ain't talking about you. I need you to correct yourself. I don't need you to be in your emotions. Correct that shit so we can live. You did? I'm about to walk my old self up here. Ain't all that motherfucker's hot out here neither. Keep a motherfucking coat on. I thought it'd be too hot. You got that big ass coat on. No, they ass hot. I ain't hot. You know? I'm not. I'm not hot at all. It's nice though. It's like 50 something. I need to get me a jacket. I'm gonna go buy me a little Dickie uniform. A couple of Dickie uniforms. I gotta get my man right. So I got to work. Get my old ass up here. These patches better work. That's them good patches too. Cause I'm about to hit it. I was going through too much shit, but I realized I'm just gonna have to order these inner tubes offline. I know it's a store somewhere in the city, but